Well, welcome to We Are Church, Abbey Wood Community Church's membership material. Now, Abbey Wood Church was started in 2016 when 30 of us were sent from the church in Plumstead called the Slade to start a new church in Abbey Wood. And just recently we've been recognised by the Charities Commission as an independent church and charity. And so this is an invitation and information regarding how to become a member of Abbey Wood Community Church. We need members to function legally as a charity, but also we believe it's right to have identifiable church members. And this video series will explain more about that, about what we believe, about who we are and what we do. I think it's also a helpful series for anyone who's interested in knowing more about church, or even that matter, the Christian faith. So welcome to Abbey Wood Community Church's membership course that we've called We Are Church. Now that title, We Are Church, to some people it sounds a bit weird, it sounds a bit confusing. We meet at Leslie's Abbey Lodge, a community centre, yes, next to what was an abbey, so formerly a religious building, but where we meet isn't a religious building, it's a community centre that we hire. And some people are a bit puzzled, how can you be a church without a building? Well, we need somewhere to meet together, to gather, to do what we need to do, but church isn't about a building, it's not even an organisation. Church is people. We are church, we are the church. The church throughout the world and the church in Abbey Wood is a group of people who have something very special in common. We've encountered Christ and we've become part of God's family. And we're now seeking to function as a family by supporting each other and partnering in what God has for us, his purposes for his people in this world and particularly in this place and at this time. And we're a diverse bunch from many different backgrounds and ages and nationalities. And that's our vision. Our vision is to be a church family of all ages, nationalities and backgrounds who worship God and follow Jesus in the power of the Spirit and according to his word. And what the word of God teaches is what we're going to be focusing on in this series. Everything we believe is from this, the Bible. We're basing it on particularly one book in particular, Ephesians. I think Ephesians is very helpful in particularly clarifying what the church believes, who the church is, and what the church is to do or how the church is to be. We'll also look at an example from Acts 2 of what the church was like when it started and how that still should shape what we do today. We hope this resource will both inform and inspire you about the church and being part of it. And if not being a member at Abbey Wood Community Church, then getting involved in some other local expression of church somewhere. So we're excited that you're looking at this material and our hope is that you really benefit from it. Now the best way to benefit from it and to get the most out of it is to use the accompanying workbook called We Are Church. Each video session that we have is linked to a session or section of this handbook, and each of the videos as well as the book have a Bible reading. So after watching the video session, the idea is to look over and answer the questions which correspond in the study guide. If in doubt, at the start and at the end of each video you'll be directed to the relevant section of the book and the names correspond. We've divided the whole series into 3 parts: beliefs, identity and purpose, but within those 3 parts there's subsections that break things down into more detail. So in terms of video, what we've ended up is this is session 1, an introduction, but then we've got 10 short sessions of teaching and readings, and they link with the study guide questions. And then we've got a final session which speaks specifically on church membership and maybe some practical questions that you might want answered. So if you're ready to keep watching and enter into this series, then it's ready to go into part 1 on beliefs, what we believe. And the first session in that part is called Faith in God. So if you're ready and willing, you can head to that next video, video 2, Faith in God, and look up in the book the chapter with the corresponding reading and verses called Faith in God as well.